Okay, I'm here for the third time. Trying this one more time because I really am starting to feel like I'm just not meant to be teaching a yoga class today. So if you happen to tune in for the third time, I've been trying to teach candlelight yoga since 5:30, and we had two disruptions. I had a new camcorder, and I have new lights, and I have a new mic, and none of it worked. So the first time it froze, and the second time it froze, and now I just ditched the camcorder, and I ditched the other mic, and I ditched the computer, and I'm back on my phone, and I'm back on my old mic, and I am determined for myself and for you guys to practice at least for 30 minutes together. I can't believe you guys are coming back. You are literally the most amazing group of people that I have ever been in contact with. Thank you for being so supportive, so awesome, so just understanding. For those of you that may have tried to come this morning, I didn't have childcare for Isla, so I didn't teach my normal 9 a.m. yoga class at my moderate flow, and now I'm on my third attempt of teaching the candlelight class. So I cannot let this day end as a wash of no yoga. So I'm gonna give it another try, and we're just gonna do it together for a half hour. I love you too, Shannon, thank you. Thank you. So let's go. We have about 30 minutes, I think. So I'm gonna give you just a nice 30-minute relaxing flow, and if you're back, welcome back. Thank you, Matt. I'm not gonna let this get the best of me. So here we are, big message to all of us. We gotta keep going, keep persevering, even when it's not working out, we'll keep trying, we'll figure it out together. So, let's go, let's sit, quick centering, and then we're gonna move. All right, hopefully there's no problems. So close your eyes, and let's start with a letting go breath and let go of any stress or anxiety that we're holding. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Exhale a sigh. Good, deep breath in again. Let go. And last time, big breath. Let go. And then just slow the breath down for a moment, just like we've been trying to do. Breathe into the lowest part of the belly, the middle section of the ribs, the upper portion of the heart. Exhale, release the chest. Relax the ribs. Relax the belly. Empty at the bottom. So just slip right into that three-part breath. Take this time to center and land in whatever space you're practicing in. To see how quickly you're able to access this place of peace. To set down anything that happened moments ago, anything that happened before you arrived to practice. How soon can you drop in? How soon can you connect to the breath, to the moment? And let everything start to settle, to land, to be at peace. And let's bring our hands together to prayer in front of our heart. Palms will meet again. Let the head bow to yourself. Form any intention that you'd like to for this evening. Holding that in your heart. We'll come back to that throughout our practice. Inhale, lift the arms up, slide them to the ceiling. Exhale, open the arms wide, bring the chin to the chest, and bring your fingers to the ground. Do that twice more. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, release. And just one more time. Big sweeping breath in and up. And exhale, release. The next time that you breathe in, bring the right arm out and up above the head. Open up the ribs, open up the waist, lift the face. Lift that arm all the way back up. Go to the other side. Inhale, lift. Exhale, up and over. One more time each side. Inhale, up. Exhale, stretch. Good. Inhale, up. And exhale, stretch. Inhale, lift up, bring the hands behind you, drop your chin, interlace your fingers. Press the fists down so you can squeeze the backs of the shoulders together. Open up the heart, the chest, the throat, the face. Exhale, release the hands, roll the shoulders. Let's come right to all fours. So you can come over the shins or you can unwind the legs. So just coming into a tabletop position. And let's come into some familiar hip circles. So just start to sway the hips around. Good. So if you're just tuning in, we're on take 3 of our candlelight yoga class. So we're going to keep moving together till 6:30, taking this gentle class, just warming up our bodies, our hips, our spine. When the hips come to the back, move them the other way. Good. And then when the hips come to the back, take your wide knee, child's touch the big toes, separate the knees, send the arms forward, drop the head. Take a couple breaths here. Shift the hips side to side, roll across the forehead. Good. And then roll through cat pose, round your back, bring the knees hip width. Keep shifting forward till you come to a shape like up dog, but keep the knees on the ground. Lift the heart, lift the chest, lift the face. And exhale, take the hips back to the heels to come to something like child's. And then do that a couple times. So we're just getting into our spine. So working that flexion and extension of the spine to open up the heart, the chest. And then let's come all the way onto our bellies for a moment. So roll forward, make a pillow for the head when you get down, stack the palms or the fists, bend the knees, toes up, and let the legs fall left to right. And then start to circle the shins one way. And circle the shins the other way. Let the shins be right above the knees. Start to circle the ankles. And then start to circle the ankles the other way. Good. Let the legs come long. Bring the hands back underneath the shoulders. Press into the hands. Just lift to a cobra pose. Lift the heart up. Lift the chest up. Root the pubic bone down. Lift the heart forwards, shoulders down. And then exhale, release to your belly. Come all the way back to child's pose. This time you might want to bring your arms alongside the body. So go ahead and let the backs of the hands touch the ground. Let your palms be open and let the forehead land. So you can stay right here or grab a hold of your heels and round your back by lifting the hips, tucking the chin and rolling towards the hairline or even rolling right up to the top of the head. Couple breaths. Take another deep in-breath. As you exhale, release the hips back down. Send the arms forward to extended child's. Shift forward to tabletop, all fours. Wag the hips a couple times, left to right. Nice hip wag to open up the outer edge of the hip, the IT band. Hopefully our video hasn't frozen yet and we're still all together. Let the knees pause right above the hips, curl the toes under, and walk it up to puppy pose. So that's one option. You could stretch the spine long to puppy, or if you want to come up to a dog, go ahead and come up to a down dog. If you chose to be a dog, lift the heels up. And then exhale, drop the right heel, bend the left knee, look underneath the right armpit. Inhale, lift the heels up. And exhale, switch sides. Inhale, lift the heels up, and exhale, drop the heels. We're going to come to forward fold. So step the feet as many steps as you want up to the top of the mat. And have them be just hip width distance. The body can hang over the legs. Give the head a shake, yes. Give the head a shake, no. Let the head hang heavy, bend the knees, roll your body up nice and easy and slow to stand. Head's the last to lift, arms relaxed. At the top, big sun breath, lift the arms. Exhale right through prayer. And close your eyes again. Let's come back to that same 3-part breath. So send the breath into the low belly, the middle ribs, the upper heart and chest. Exhale, softening the chest and the ribs and the low belly. And just noticing how you feel after just a few moments of breathing and moving. Any shift or change or difference from now and when you first started. Take a deep in breath. As you exhale, release your hands. You're going to take a sun breath and then catch the left wrist with the right hand. Stretch up and over to the right as you bump the hip to the left and pause. Inhale through center, catch the other wrist, stretch up and over. Inhale through center, exhale, release your hands behind, drop your chin, interlace your fingers, and then press the fist down so you open the heart and chest in that standing yoga mudra. And exhale to sit into skier pose. Bend the knees, bend the hips. I'm just going to turn to the side. Toes are forward, heels are back, long line from the hips to the shoulders to the head. Take a deep in breath. Exhale, release the hands. Inhale, stand up, Tadasana. And exhale, bend the knees, Swan Dive. Inhale, lengthen, flat back, Ardha Uttanasana, long line from head to hips. And exhale, deep fold with bent knees. Inhale, reverse swan dive, fly all the way up. This time, bring your thumb right to your third eye, that place of intuition between the eyebrows. Take a deep breath in there. And exhale, release the thumb to the heart center to pause. Take a deep breath in there. Exhale, release the arms. Stay standing. Take another sun breath. Inhale out. And as you exhale, just open the arms, catch the hips, and walk to the top of the mat if you're not already there. Stand on the left foot, send the right leg back to your high lunge. Inhale, lift the arms out and up above the head. Hold there for a couple breaths. A nice, easy high lunge. Take a deep in breath. And as you exhale, we're going to rotate to the left towards the front bent knee. Open the arms, squeeze the inner thighs together, twist the body, look to the side, hold. And then inhale, lift the arms straight in the front leg, come high on the ball of the back foot. And exhale, open to warrior 2. Spin your heel down, wiggle the feet, so you're in Virabhadrasana 2. You can look towards the side if you want, or over the front fingers. We're gonna roll the palms open so the shoulders roll right onto our back. And then make sure that the shoulders are above the hips. Keep the shoulders where they are, and then just internally rotate the arms against the palms, come down. Look back over the front fingertips. Inhale, straighten the front leg, dance back to reverse triangle or Trikonasana. And exhale all the way to side angle tonight. The knee bends, the elbow bends, the top arm stretches above the ear. Again, inhale up. And exhale, release. So moving in and out of those 2 poses. One more time, inhale up. And exhale, release. Hold the bottom of that side angle. Take a deep inhale. As you breathe out, half bind, wrap the top arm behind your back, internal rotation, thumb down, elbow bends, back of hand to hip or reach right into the hip crease. Open up the chest, turn the face down, and maybe close the eyes. And just hang out here for a moment. Soft face, strong legs. Good, arm that's bound behind the back, stretch it above the ear again. And then inhale, lift the body up, dance back, reverse triangle. We're gonna come right through our warrior 2 now. So bend the front knee, bend or cartwheel the arms rather, left arm, right arm, pivot on the ball of the back foot, and soften the back knee. So now you're in your knee down lunge. Press into the right hand or block. Just take a nice, easy twist. Bring that left arm up to the ceiling. Look up, hold, bringing out the spine, breathing there. Take another deep in breath. As you exhale, release the hand down. Send the front leg back to meet the back leg. Let's take it back to child's. So uncurl the toes, sink the hips, and bring the arms alongside the body again. So back to the hands touch the ground, head to the earth. Couple breaths. Good, holding here. If you want to come back to rabbit pose, hold your heels, lift the hips, tuck the chin, come on the hairliner, right up to the top of the head. Couple breaths. Deep breath in. And exhale, release. Stretch the arms forward again. Shift forward to tabletop again. And then wag the hips once more like you did in the very beginning. Just a nice, easy hip wag. And then same thing here, the hips are above the knees. Curl your toes under. Either walk out to puppy or come up to dog. So it's up to you, knees lifted or not, down dog or puppy. If you're in dog, feel free to pedal out, press a heel down and the other heel down, just wagging the head. Good job. And then pausing here, feet hip width, long spine, maybe bending the knees or straight legs. Walk back up to the top of the mat. Feet come hip width, head shape yes. Good. Head shape no. Head hangs heavy, knees bend, roll your body up. At the top, take your big sun breath, inhale the arms. Palms touch, you're gonna bring that thumb right between the eyebrows again, back to that third eye or place of intuition, deep breath. Exhale, thumb touches the heart center, the sternum, back to your intention. Take a deep breath. Exhale, release the arms. So whole thing from the top, sun breath. Catch your left wrist with your right hand and stretch up and over to the right. Bump the hips away. Good, inhale through center. Catch the other wrist up and over the other way. Inhale through center. Exhale, release the hands behind. Drop the chin, interlace the fingers. Press the fist down, squeeze the heart open, look up. Exhale, bend the knees, bend the hips. You sit low into skier pose, Utkatasana. So feet are parallel, toes are forward, heels are back, the hips are low, the knees are bent, and you're breathing. Take another deep in-breath. As you exhale, release the hands, stand tall, Tadasana, mountain pose. And exhale, swan dive over the legs. At the bottom, inhale, flat back, Ardha Uttanasana. Come to shins or fingertips. Exhale, deep fold with bent knees. Inhale, reverse your swan dive. Come all the way up, palms touch. Exhale, hands to prayer, eyes closed. Come back to your breath. Take a deep in-breath. And exhale, release your arms. Sun breath to the top, inhale up. Exhale, open the arms, catch your hips, and walk up near the top of the mat. Stand on the right foot and send the left leg back. So you're coming into your high lunge. Good, you're just holding here, front knees bent, back leg is straight. And then inhale, lift the arms out and up above the head. You're to pause. Hold there, take a deep breath in. And full breath out. One more deep inhale. And as you exhale, twist towards the right, towards that front bent knee. Open the arms, squeeze the inner thighs together. Palms face the side wall. Nice big twist in the spine. Look to the side or even over your back hand. Hold. Good. Inhale, lift the arms, straighten the legs. And then open up to warrior two. Spin the heel down, rearrange your feet. And then like we did before, let's line our shoulders up. So turn your palms open. Make sure that your shoulders are above the hips the best that you can. And the shoulders are down and back. And then keeping the shoulders on the back, just roll the palms back to the ground. And then turn the face over the front fingers. And you're going to take a couple breaths there. On an inhale, reverse triangle, straight in the front leg, dance back, back hand to back leg, top arm lifts. And then open up through warrior two all the way to side angle. Good, inhale, lift, straighten the legs, dance back. And exhale, release. Hold there, deep breath. Take the top arm behind your back. Bend the elbow back and hand to hip or hip crease. Roll the shoulder up and then turn the face down. Bend the front knee generously enough so it's right above the front ankle. Keep the back leg nice and straight. Open up the heart and relax your face. Try to keep your bottom shoulder, that right shoulder, right down onto the back. So away from the ear or away from the cheek or face. Holding there, breathing there. Good job. You're doing great. I'm so glad that we finally are able to do this tonight. Arm that's behind the back stretches above the ear to side angle. Straighten the front leg, dance back up over that back leg. And then inhale, open arm, shoulder height. Bend the front knee to warrior two. Take a deep in breath. And exhale, cartwheel down. Right arm, left arm. Pivot on the ball of the back foot. Bend the back knee so you're in a knee down lunge. Press into the left hand and then lift the right arm out and up to look to the side or up to top hand. Couple breaths. Take another deep in breath. As you exhale, release the hand. Go ahead and step the front leg back to meet the back leg. And then this time, let's come onto our belly. Good. Make another pillow for the head. Stack the palms, stack the fists, drop the head, hold. Bend the knees, toes up, and let the legs fall left to right. Start to circle the shins one way. Start to circle the shins the other way. Good. And then let the legs come long on the mat. Flatten out the hands and turn onto the right side of the face. Bring the left knee out to half frog. So bring it hip height, shin parallel with the side wall, and you'll just close the eyes for a moment and rest here. Good. So just holding where you are. Couple breaths. Just feeling the hips relax, the body relax and settle. The mind relax. Good. And then from where you are, staying in that half frog, send the right arm forward, just reaching it in front. Bring the left arm underneath the left shoulder and then roll into a side lying twist. So just let the head rest on that arm and let the left palm be on the ground and let the knee be draped over across the body. So just holding this side lying position. Couple breaths here. Just feeling the hips soften, the back soften, relaxing, nice and easy. Good job. Take another deep in breath. As you exhale, come back through that half frog, so just melt back onto the belly. Bring the hands back underneath the forehead. Turn onto the left side of the face. Straighten that left leg to meet the right leg, and then bring the right knee out to half frog. And you can either stay on the left side of the face, or come back to the forehead, or come onto the opposite side of the face. So find a place that feels good for you. So your belly down, and you're in half frog, and you're just resting for a moment. Good. And then from your half frog, extend the left arm forward towards the front. Bring the right hand back near the right shoulder. Roll onto the left hips. You're in this side lying pose. The head's on the arm. The right leg's draped over the body. And you're just pausing here. Nice and easy. Simple, simple. Holding, breathing. Letting your body rest. here, you're actually going to let this bring you all the way to your back. So go ahead and keep rolling towards the back, and you'll probably come right off the mat, but then you can wiggle back on. So just coming onto your back, wiggling onto the back. And then let the body stretch out. Send the legs forward, send the arms behind. Stretch out the ribs, the fingers, the arms, the toes, the legs. Gather your legs up into the body, hold the knees or the shins, or wrap the arms around the legs and rock. Feel the low back. Start to find some more space. Bring your hands on top of the knees and circle the knees one way. Circle the knees the other way. Good. Place your feet on the ground, knees up to the ceiling, open the arms to T. Cross the right leg over the left, inner thighs touch, and then press into the bottom foot to scooch the hips to the right. So you're more on the left hip. Let the knees go to the left and turn your head to the right. So lots of nice twists in this practice tonight. This wringing out anything you don't need. A couple breaths here. Good job. Good. Bring the knees back through center. Press into the bottom foot, shift the hips back, unwind the legs. Take your left leg over the right, inner thighs touch. Press into the bottom foot, scooch the hips over to the left, you're more on the right hip. And then bring the knees to the right and turn the head to the left and hold. And breathe. Bring the head back through center. Press into the bottom foot to shift the hips back and unwind the legs. Let the knees fall open, let the soles of the feet touch. Slide the arms down like Shavasana. Hold there, or bring the hands to the belly, or one hand up to the belly, one hand to the heart. Good. Take a deep breath. Exhale, turn your head to the right and pause. Send your breath and awareness to the left side of the neck. Take a deep in breath. And full out breath. Good job. Bring the head through center. Exhale up and over the other way to pause. Deep breath in. Full breath out. Inhale through center, and exhale right where you are. Take a moment just to land here and notice how you feel again. Honoring your body and your mind and your heart. Noticing how you feel in your body. And if there's any final pose or movement or posture or stretch that you want, before Shavasana, feel free to come into that or stay where you are. And then eventually you'll come to rest for just a couple more moments together before we close out our practice. So from this reclined bound angle, if you're still here, you could bring your hands to the outer edges of the thighs. You could guide the legs back together, maybe wiggle the feet apart for a moment. Just let the inner thighs touch and place the hands on the belly. Reset. And then when you're ready, let the knees open up slightly. Send the right leg to the long edge of the mat. Send the left leg to the long front edge of the mat. And then open the arms out to Shavasana. Let the palms be open. Let the backs of the hands touch the ground. And let there be about 45 degrees at the armpit. Close your eyes. And let yourself go. So I'm going to guide you into Shavasana, so you'll stay on your back for the next couple moments before we end together. So on your back, just letting the eyes be closed, letting your breath start to soften and letting your body completely relax. So begin to feel the forehead soften. Allow the eyes to fall back. Let your jaw relax. Your mouth and teeth and tongue. Let the space around the heart be open and soft. Let the belly gently rise and fall with your breath. Let the legs and arms be long and relaxed all the way out to your fingers and toes. Take a couple moments in silence here just to receive the benefits of your practice, to take in whatever you're seeking or whatever you need right now. So a few moments here. You'll continue to rest in Shavasana. And I'll share a reading with you called Precisely Where You Are, so just bringing your awareness back. There is no turning back, you know. Once the soul is awake and the voice of spirit beckons, there is only one direction. Of course, the route may look a bit circuitous, yet it may look as if you move every which way but forward until you see the broader view, the one that shows you with arms thrown wide, embracing absolutely everything, your long stride carrying you to the exact spot on which you stand. The path to truth moves through some quite peculiar landscapes. And there are times you'll swear you're not going anywhere. But if you tried to iron out the twists and turns and make it all into a perfect, straight, and narrow walk to the finish line, think how boring and predictable that would be. Where you need to be now, right now, is here. Just here. Precisely where you are. As you lie here, just begin to feel your breath again. Let your breath deepen once more. Begin to notice your body, how your body feels right now. Perhaps bringing movement in any way that would feel comfortable. With the least amount of effort coming onto either side into a fetal pose, knees into belly, arms into chest. Take your time to press back up to seated. Once you're sitting, you can let the backs of the hands touch the knees or lap. Open up the hands, open up the heart. Sit up long and tall. Find your breath again. Take a deep inhale. And full exhale. On your next inhale, let the hands come together in front of the heart to prayer position, just like we began. And exhale to bow your head to yourself and to any intention you created. And we'll end together on the sound of Om, the sound of community. Starting with a letting go breath. Take a deep inhale. Exhale. exhale a sigh. And we'll begin. Deep breath. And as your head bows back to yourself, taking one last moment to honor the divinity and the light that shine within you. Namaste. Thank you. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for tuning in again and again and again today. It was great to see you guys. So have a great weekend. Happy early Mother's Day to everyone out there. I hope you guys have a beautiful few days, and I'll see you again Monday at 9 for Gentle Flow Yoga, and hopefully I'll have all the kinks worked out by then. So just a yogic lesson for all of us to roll with it, and we'll keep moving together. So I'm glad that I got to see you at least for a little bit tonight. And I hope to see you again real soon. So take care, be well. Happy Friday. Have a great weekend.